right, so your shipment has come. You've got 2 boxes. You can see we have box 1 and box 2 here for your tree assembly. Here's the tools you're going to need before you begin. A power drill with a Phillips screwdriver tip in it, 2 1/2-inch wrenches, some wire cutters to cut the cable ties and such inside, and we're going to need 2 50-pound bags of sand. Now you'll get those ahead of time so you'll have them ready for the assembly. They're going to be the weight in the bottom barrel of the tree. Now you're also going to need 2 to 3 helpers, so that's 3 to 4 people total to help set up the tree. It'll go pretty fast, and here's what I want you to do first. Box number 1 is got the heaviest part in it, so you're going to take the lids off of both boxes, cut those off and remove them. But box number 1, go ahead and cut out the side with a box cutter, another tool you're going to need, and then take that off and empty this, the head of the tree sideways so you're not having to lift it way overhead. It's pretty heavy, so just move it out that way. Box number 2, go ahead and leave it intact so you can just remove those portions, they're not very heavy, out of the top, and then you'll have this box available for you if you ever need to ship the head back to us for repairs. So there you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and show you all of the stuff unpacked in the next shot. Here we see everything out of the boxes. This is barrel number 1 with the latex taped up to protect the tree face and all of the electronics inside the tree. You will eventually fold down this latex over barrel 2. Barrel number 2 contains the PA system and your transmitter, the 2 big arm branches, and the canopy branches, all shipped in barrel number 2. Place the sandbags mentioned earlier in the bottom barrel. To lock the 2 barrels together, we have a metal belt with a strap tensioner. Loosen the tensioner as much as possible without coming apart, and lay the barrel down with this tensioner towards the back on the floor. Next, lay down barrel number 1 and slide it into the metal belt, lining up the registration marks. Once aligned, screw the belt to the top barrel. Finally, tighten the tensioner. Once finished, you are ready to stand the tree upright. Move the tree to the location you desire. With a box cutter, carefully remove the tape holding the latex up, and gently lower the latex down over barrel number 2. Next, remove the protective bubble wrap carefully from the tree face area. The roots of the tree have Velcro strips, which by tipping the tree back slightly, can be secured to the bottom of the barrel. Along the back edges of the latex, there are also Velcro strips. Pull the latex tightly and secure it against the barrel. At the top of the tree, the PA is mounted on the pedestal. You'll notice the marks indicating the volume settings for the magic tracks in your wireless mic. You can begin with these levels and adjust later for your coverage area. Secure the PA as shown with the Velcro straps and plug in the power. The audio cable on the top of the tree plugs into the switch panel aux in on the PA system. To install the branches, first locate the branch marked top and place it in the pre-drilled hole. Press it in tightly. All of the branches now use a press fit, so make sure each is snugly fitted. Bend and slip the final branch through the 2 rows of branches around the PA to hide it from view. Before installing the tree arms, go to the back of the tree and open the door. Inside are 2 tubes which move the tree arms. Remove the screws located in about the center of each tube. A bump on each branch indicates the top of the branches, and each is labeled left or right. Slide each branch through the opening on the tree exterior into the tube. Align the branch's pre-drilled hole with the tube hole and slip the screw through the tube and secure it with a nut. Use a flathead screwdriver if necessary. Once you have secured the branches, go outside the tree and pull the tree latex over the branch latex so it looks natural. Wow, well, it's starting to look like a tree, but we've got some problems that we want to fix. First of all, you notice how the top branches and the bottom arm branch are kind of touching. You want to get some good separation there. So bend that down and bend these up a little bit. Not radical, but you're trying to get a little separation so that things will look independent of each other. So you can see it when the arm moves pretty good. Now, this is like a Christmas tree. When you put the branches in, you want to be able to also bend out the little parts so that it splays way out. So when you bend this up, you can bend the main branch up, but you can also bend up the smaller branches like this one, for example, and that'll help to fill in this hole here. And we can move that out of the way of his face. But we can also move some of the little branches out to get a little more natural look. So you can move these branches like this, but you can also move these branches, the smaller branches. So here you see we have a hole, and those holes can be anywhere on the canopy. So you want to have somebody down on the floor pointing and another person up on the ladder that's bending until you get those holes covered and it looks nice and balanced. Now right here is an area on this branch that you can see the end of the latex. And that's not natural, but that's the way we have to build it. So after you've got the arms in, we're going to want to cover this and hide it from the audience. So take some of these close branches and bend them out toward their faces, covering up that area right there. Okay, so we've got that covered. Now we're going to dress the bottom of this. The ivy is already tied in place here on the latex, so the end of this piece of ivy will wrap around the bottom of the tree that direction, and then one of the pieces of grass will fit under there. Now I've already got that side set up, but I'm going to set this side up for you now. So take the ivy, and starting about here, you're going to basically follow the bottom edge of the tree, bending and wrapping the ivy close in around the bottom of the tree. And just lift the feet of the tree, the roots, and as you work your way around the back, just let the end of the ivy lose itself back here so it's not seen and it's held down by the weight of the latex feet. Now the grass has a wire at the bottom, and this wire is pre-bent at an L. You can rebend that if you want to, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to stick this underneath the back of the tree so that it holds it up like this. That one's already in place, and this just gives a nice background so your tree looks very natural. And there you go.